Welcome back to Mystery Truth. World War III warning. Russia could plunge planet into ice age with horror nuclear weapons. If the United States and Russia go to nuclear war over Ukraine, the impact on the Earth would see the planet plunged into a new ice age with devastating and long-term consequences. In their study, Earth scientist Professor Cheryl Harrison of the Louisiana State University and her colleagues ran various models of the impact of nuclear warfare on the Earth system. They considered the effects on both a regional and larger scale and factored in the current nuclear warfare capabilities of the world's nations. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, 9 nations currently control more than 13,000 nuclear weapons. The researchers simulated the impact of both nuclear conflicts between Russia and the United States using different kilotons of bombs. In all of their computer simulations, the team found that nuclear firestorms would release soot and smoke into the upper atmosphere, blocking out the sun and leading to crop failures all around the world. In the United States-Russia scenario, more than 330 billion pounds of sunlight blocking black carbon would be placed into the upper atmosphere, while an India-Pakistan conflict would produce 11 to 103 billion pounds of smoke and soot. Furthermore, the first months following the nuclear detonation would see average global temperature plunge by around 13 degrees Fahrenheit, a greater shift that was seen in the last ice age. Professor Harrison said, "It doesn't matter who is bombing whom. It can be India and Pakistan or NATO and Russia. Once the smoke is released into the upper atmosphere, it spreads globally and affects everyone." According to the researchers, the wake of nuclear war would see ocean temperatures fall rapidly, and this would not return to its pre-conflict state even after the smoke cleared. As the planet cooled, sea ice would expand by more than 6 million square miles, reaching thickness of 6 feet in some basins, while blocking major ports including Copenhagen, St. Petersburg, and Beijing's port of Tianjin in the worst case scenarios. These changes could last thousands of years. The combination of darkness and falling ocean temperature could kill algae, especially in the Atlantic and North Pacific Oceans. As algae are the foundation of the marine food web, these loss would cause a famine within the ocean, bringing aquaculture and fishing to a halt. Oceans take longer to recover than land, the researchers noted. In the worst case US-Russia scenario, they added surface ocean recovery would be likely to take decades, while the deep ocean would need hundreds of years. Paper author and climatologist Professor Alan Robock of Rutgers University said, "Nuclear warfare results in dire consequences for everyone. World leaders have used our studies previously as an impetus to end the nuclear arms race in the 1980s, and 5 years ago to pass a treaty in the United Nations to ban nuclear weapons. We hope that this new study will encourage more nations to ratify the ban treaty." The team said their findings highlight the interconnected nature of Earth's ecosystem. Professor Harrison said, "The current war in Ukraine with Russia and how it has affected gas prices really shows how fragile our global economy and our supply chains are to what may seem like a regional conflict and perturbations." She added, "We can and must do everything we can to avoid nuclear war. The effects are too likely to be globally catastrophic." The full findings of the study were published in the journal, and this is what we have to present to you today. And so whatever you have to say concerning this, drop your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.